Hello, everybody. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Donroy Ferdinand. Originally, I'm from Massachusetts. I went to Howard University. Now I live in DC. I'm a teacher at Ida B. Wells Middle School, which is just over there. Thank you. I'm a proud Washington Teachers Union member, teaching in DC public schools. It's been the joy of my life. I wanted to come out here today to sort of just help share in the legacy of Paul Robeson. I think he's an incredible and singular figure, but there are no singular figures without movements behind them, without others around them building them up. So I wanted to shout out two people who are connected to Paul Robeson that I've been learning about recently, and that would be his wife, Eslanda Robeson, and somebody that they both knew, one Claudia Jones. So Claudia Jones was born in Trinidad and Tobago. Wow, we got a Claudia Jones t-shirt. Okay. Wow. And I'm really just speaking from a book that I read recently about Claudia Jones. I'm still learning about her, so if I get anything wrong, please fact check me. But Claudia Jones was born in Trinidad and Tobago, which makes her connected sort of to me and the larger legacy of Caribbean intellectuals. My family initially is from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but my grandfather was born in Trinidad, Point Fortin, Trinidad, which is about 38 miles from Venezuela. So the legacy of U.S. imperialism is something that I am familiar with and that my family is familiar with. Some of my parents' earliest memories of the United States came in 1983 when President Reagan invaded the island of Grenada, which is just one island to the south of where my parents grew up. They could hear the helicopters coming overhead. And I was so grateful to hear, I believe it was Tanya speaking earlier about the legacies of just not only policing and incarceration, but additionally U.S. imperialism and how that's something that is taking something from all of us. What I love about Paul Robeson is that he was able to connect not just himself as an artist, as an athlete, as a public figure, but he really made sure to bring light to important issues. So his wife and Claudia Jones knew one another when Claudia Jones faced a similar fate to Paul Robeson. Because she was an active member of the Communist Party in the United States and in New York, where she grew up, she was targeted by the state under the Smith and McCarran Act, and eventually would be incarcerated and later deported. I could talk a lot about my feelings on incarceration and deportation, but I just want to shout out how once in London, Claudia Jones found company with the Robesons because they believed in what she was doing and they saw what she was doing as something meaningful and worth supporting. So they threw their weight behind her, which helped her found the West Indian Gazette, newspaper in London, and it helped her found what would now become what we know as Notting Hill Carnival, which is a celebration of Caribbean culture across the pond. So I'm glad to be here. I'm glad all of you are here. I want to take this energy back into the classroom on Monday. So just thank you for being here and thank you for listening to me.